It's Booze Fairies time.
Finally, the long-awaited.
Are we going to find out just how many Booze Fairies there is out here?
There's a lot of them, I know that for sure.
Well, we're going to find out how many Booze Fairies we got out here that's ready to paint tonight.
Yes.
And as you come in, please check in with us. Let us know where you're coming from, what you're drinking.
Yep.
If you know about Booze Fairies.
Are you a Booze Fairy?
Do you have your sketch? Are you doing Booze Fairies, or are you doing fairies with wands?
I probably should make one with wands, but
We got Chrissy Bassett from Massachusetts just joining us. Let us know if you're a first timer.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're a first time painter with us, let us know.
Shafali Gupta says hello.
Hi, Shafali. How are
Or was
you?
that somebody else's name? Another name?
No, Shafali's been with us before.
Right, okay.
Yep.
Lydia Bartram is here from Florida.
Hi, Lydia. I remember that name too.
Deanna Fastian. Booze Fairies. Mine are a little off center.
That's okay.
Well, they had some booze.
We'll create your little your trees around them, so that's why it's good to put them on first. Right?
Sarah Ryan's back with us.
Hi, Sarah.
I'm ready to paint, drinking Diet Pepsi. Fairies with wands.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
Becky Fletcher Cookson
Hi, Becky.
from Maine.
Welcome back.
Please let us know if you're a first timer.
I recognize these names. If I don't recognize a name, I'll
Exactly. Kim Calabrese. So excited. Connecticut in the house.
Welcome, Kim.
Christine Stackhouse Sharon. Here from Pennsylvania. I'm going to freehand draw those fairies later.
You go, girl.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
That's
God
awesome.
talent.
We'll show you how to put them on later too, if you haven't sketched it. So don't worry.
And Chrissy says, yeah, water with lemon here. Yes, I have my sketch done, and I've painted with you before. And Lydia says, I'm a second timer.
There you go.
Elisa
I
Davis,
remember
hi
that.
from Maryland.
Hello.
All right.
Welcome.
You said the Booze Fairies is going to be popular.
I said the Booze Fairies. You guys have shared this event. I don't know how many times, tagged people in this event. It's reached like 30,000 people.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know anything about Booze Fairies, but
so
now
we're
I know.
Looking forward to this tonight. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Deanna says, yes, they had some booze, yeah.
Woohoo.
RJ Gorsuch says, first timer from Pennsylvania, first time I've painted in 30 years.
Aw,
Okay, this is going to be special. You're going to love it.
I'm so glad you're choosing us to paint with us for your first time in so long. That's
Yeah,
really
30
good.
years. Oh, you're going to be like, oh, I never left. I'm good. Yeah.
Yes.
We got Susu back from PA.
Hello.
And RJ says, my one Booze Fairy looks like a little intoxicated already.
There you go.
Okay, so I can already see where this is going. Okay.
They just put little stars around their head, like, yeah.
Now, Kim Calabrese is another first timer here with us.
Hi, Kim.
Okay, now look, we got Amanda, Amy, and Wheels from New Jersey. We are all first timers. We're excited.
Aw,
Awesome. All right. Y'all going to have some fun today.
I'm just going to keep sipping this Moscato, guys. So.
Yeah, until we get ready. As everybody's checking in.
It's Sunday, right? Oh. Back to the regular job tomorrow.
That's all right. We won't even think about that right now.
Okay.
We got Patricia Byrne from Kingston. I think I will do the wands and give it to my granddaughter. That's cool.
Good idea.
That'll work.
Good idea.
Yeah, we got Laura Kidman Seaver. This is my first time from Maine.
Hi, Laura.
All right,
Welcome.
Diane Kane. Hello from Cape Cod.
Hi, Diane.
Rachel, of course. Kia ora. That is hello in Maori, the indigenous language of New Zealand. Rachel from New Zealand is back with us.
Is that what's that?
Kia ora.
Kia ora.
That is hello in Maori, the indigenous language of New Zealand. That's right. Our audience member Rachel is from New Zealand, joining us usually in the early morning where she is.
Yeah.
So
10 o'clock there? 10 o'clock on Monday morning?
Oh yeah. So what? Is it good morning? All right, Shafali says, what does boove mean? I don't know. What does boove mean? Where did they see boove?
Oh, maybe you're thinking.
Oh, maybe the booze.
Booze is like the grown-ups.
Booze fairies.
Like
Yes, liquor, alcohol,
yeah,
spirits.
So
yes.
Magic wands in yours.
Adult beverages.
Magic wands for your fairies.
Oh, we got a bunch of first timers here tonight. Great. This is nice. We're getting some more first timers. Melissa Cohan, first time Raleigh, North Carolina.
Hi, Melissa. Welcome.
All right, Laura Yvonne Petruski Haywood. Hi again. My best friend and my mom are painting with me tonight.
Welcome, ladies.
Yes.
Thank you so much for painting with us.
Mary Jane Gondayo Concepcion, hello, from Watertown, Connecticut.
Hi, Mary Jane. Welcome back.
Deanna again says, this is the cutest idea.
Well, so somebody invited me to the very first Booze Fairy thing that I never heard of it until this year, of course. I think we're all just like moms that miss going to tricky trees. I think that's what's happening. We are like, suppressed. We haven't been able to go to tricky trees. We haven't been able to do basket auctions.
Oh, okay.
So I think we just need to get that out, right? But anyway, so my first time somebody invited me to this group, and I thought, that is so clever. What a great idea. I love doing pay it forwards anyway. So this was just perfect. So I'm saying we. I put it together and I said, mark out, he's my duster. So he goes out and drops off on people's porches for me.
Yeah, she tried to put the wings on me. She tried to put the wings on me. I was lucky I didn't put them on.
Big adult fairy wings that were beautiful. Black with red in them, red glitter.
Yeah.
He wore them for me just to put on for
yeah, for you, yeah. But I was lucky I didn't wear them out.
And then I began coming across more and more of these groups, and I thought, oh my God, this is so crazy. So people have been asking me for a fairy painting, and I was like, let's put that together and let's do it. We could do a 2-in-1. So if the kids are painting tonight, we're sorry about the booze talk. This isn't really for an adult night, but it's okay. So we will put wands in your fairies if you are a child.
Yeah, we won't focus on the booze.
But it is.
But that's what it's about, the booze fairies.
So 2 for 1 tonight.
Now, Mary Jane says, Kim Calabrese and I are from Watertown, and we're wine fairies.
Wine fairies, yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Wine fairies, booze fairies. I dusted people with painting sets so that they could paint with us tonight.
We've got Maria Dolores Rivera Cabrera. Hello, from Carteret, New Jersey.
Hello. Welcome to
Juma Alimova, first time New Jersey.
Welcome.
Becky Fletcher cooks and says you're frozen.
Uh-oh.
No, you can't be frozen. I'm looking right at you. I'm looking at everything
Try
here.
to just click refresh.
Yeah, refresh it or go out and come back in.
Yeah.
Right, and Anya, of course, is here, just checking in.
Anya. Welcome.
Cinder is here with us.
Hi, Cinder.
All right, Audrey Dutrembo's here with us.
Have our regulars.
Anya says, what if we didn't pre-sketch the ladies?
It's okay. I'll show you how to do it afterwards. Okay?
All right, and Cinder says, hello. Wasn't going to join tonight because I just have way too many paintings and have spent way too much. But I'm bored as it's pouring out, and I'm ready to go, you guys.
So that's what we said. We have to start giving them as gifts to people.
All right, Celine E.S. says, I'm so sorry, but I can't really hear Jennifer. Okay, so let's check our sounds and everything right now before we even get, okay, because Cinder's saying Jennifer is not loud tonight. You're having issues. Yes, he sounds like she's far away. So this is not hooked up right. Let's check it all out.
Check it all out. Yeah.
I better start coming down here earlier and do it.
Yeah. I did check.
Or just check them.
I did.
Well, there's too many people saying they don't hear you. And we usually don't have that. All right. Yes, it's hard to hear. Jennifer, it's hard to hear you. Yes, you can't hear. Yes, nobody can hear. I'm here.
Huh.
Hi, me and my friend are all ready for our first time. We're having a hard time hearing. Everyone is having. My daughter, Rena, is ready to paint tonight.
Okay, let's recheck all the connections then, guys. Let's see. Nope, it's right here. Is that better, guys? Should be better. There was one loose connection. It's the splitter.
Okay.
Should be good now.
Trying to get a backup splitter.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, now my volume is all the way up fine. I hear her fine. Okay,
yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, the splitter wasn't on right all the way. So thank you. That's why we just
We apologize for the
check-ins.
technical difficulties.
That's why we do check-ins.
All
And we have
right.
you guys
See,
check
we
it
still
out.
and it still gave some more people time to check in. All
Check-in.
right, Yoli Sanchez from Florida, and yes, he sounds far away. Wait, no, not now. Give us another. Check that again, because we just fixed it.
Should be good now. Take a sip.
All right, stand by the painting and talk.
Phew. Stand by
All right,
the
Rachel
coffee.
from New Zealand says yes, that's better.
Awesome. Thank you.
Much better. Yoli says it's better, so
Good,
we're ready
good,
to
good.
rock and roll.
All right. Phew.
All right, we've got all of the new people in. We've welcomed all of the new people. Everybody can hear you now.
Awesome. Okay. Take a sip.
All
Step
right,
one.
let's take a sip, and then
Step
we'll be
one.
ready to rock and roll. Yes.
All right, guys. Well, thank you all. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for all the newbies to coming on tonight.
Nice
And
turnout.
thank you for our regulars always turning back into us. Since you are lots of first timers, we'll give you a little bit about us. I'm Jennifer. Mark is behind the computer, kind of giving me your shout outs, your names. You need me to slow down, speed up, repeat, whatever it might be.
Right.
He's back there, kind of my eyes watching your comments.
I'll zoom in when it need be, and I'll ask questions that pertain to what
Yes.
it is you're doing with her.
Exactly. So we are Mimosas and Masterpieces. We're out of Southbound Brook, New Jersey. Typically, we would be going out on the road and doing these in person. With everything going on with COVID, we have everything has been canceled for us from the end of February until tomorrow. Will be our first outdoor event again. So we began going virtually and doing this at the very start of everything. And we are so appreciative of all of you that have tuned in to us, it's been amazing. The very first one that we did, I didn't realize how much I needed it. We're painting for tips. We do appreciate them. They're not expected, but appreciated. We will begin posting now that we're able to go out. You'll start to see $5 Zoom nights. So there are $5 paintings. Again, we'll give you your supply list. You supply them however you want to. Our supplies will begin. You'll start seeing our kits coming soon. I am working 2 full-time jobs here to get this done. Promise. We will continue to grow with you, and we appreciate your patience with us in growing.
Absolutely, yes.
So let's go over all your supplies tonight. 16 by 20 canvas. I have it horizontally or landscape. We're going to use at least 2 brushes tonight, if not 3. So we have our flat brush, 3/4 inch flat brush. We have a round brush. And then if you do have a thin or fine brush for detail, you'll want to use that fine brush for detail, especially for your scrolls and your fairies. For our paints, so I have a plate with my paint on it, 5 primary colors. That's all we're using tonight. We will mix the rest. Red, yellow, blue, black, and white. Just a little bit of each at a time. Just put them on your plate. Just try a little at a time. I don't want you to waste your paint. You can always add more. You can't put it back.
Right.
All right. I have a cup of water to rinse my brushes, paper towels to dry my brushes. Cover your workspace, even if you are working with an easel. An easel is not required, but certainly helpful. And I think that's it. Let us know if you guys have any questions before we get started.
Okay.
I have pre-sketched the fairies on mine. They're in pencil. You can paint over your pencil and you'll still be able to see it. So don't worry too much about that. If you didn't sketch the fairies, what we'll have you do is I'll show you how you'll do it later. So that sketch that's in the event,
Right.
you'll print that. You will cover the back of it with chalk, sidewalk chalk, whatever chalk. When your painting is dry, you will put it on your painting and then you'll trace over it so that the chalk from the back transfers to your canvas.
Okay.
And then you can go back to do your fairies. So we may not be able to stay live with everybody if they haven't traced their fairies ahead of time, but hopefully while we're going through it, we can do it together.
And Anya, yes, you can do whatever you like. If you want
Yeah.
yours to be booze, then make it booze. If you want to make them wands, make them wands.
Make them on. Whatever you want to do, girl. Okay, let's get started. And again, anybody have any questions, you guys always just let us know as we go. Marks my eyes and ears kind of to slow me down, speed me up, make me repeat. Again, our colors: red, yellow, blue, black, and white.
Red, yellow, blue, black, and white.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
At some point one day you're going to demonstrate this chalk thing that you keep talking about?
Yeah, we did it the other day on the Father's Day painting.
Okay.
That's what we did on the Father's Day.
All right.
I'm going to start with that large flat brush. We are going to rinse and dry.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. We're going to work from the center of our painting out this
All right.
time. And I just want to start with white. So you're not going to be able to see this. Okay? But in the center of my painting, in between our booze fairies that are
And
in there.
they have their booze fairies on their canvas now?
Yep, they should have
Okay,
most
and
of them
then
have
some
sketched.
people said they want to sketch them in later.
Yep, that's
Okay,
fine.
all right.
Okay. I do just want to start with a little bit of white. So let's kind of almost put that moon in there. You don't have to fill it in completely. So around our fairies, I'm just going to start with kind of a big circle of white. And this is just to kind of get a little bit of a coat on our canvas.
Okay, because
Okay.
they surely cannot see
I know
that.
you can't see it. So see my my hand movement. So they could see the other painting, right? You have it
Yes.
zoomed. Okay.
Yes. I
So
don't have it zoomed in yet.
take a peek at kind of where we're at with that. All right, and then I'm going to kind of bring some of that white in between our fairies.
Without painting over the fairies.
Even if
blatantly.
you paint over the fairies, it's okay because
Alright.
you could see through them. You can
Okay.
see through that white.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it'll be a little faded, but you can still see it.
All right.
Yeah, we just want to get a little bit of white in there to start.
And you're using this thick brush and you made
Yep.
this, that's your moon you're starting off with.
Right. Just want to get some of the some of that paint on there because we're going to do some blending in the moon. And we can
Shafali
always
says I
add
did
more.
not sketch.
It's okay, Shafali. You can add them later.
All right, so later we will do the sketch and then they will
You can
they'll
add
be
them
able to
later.
show them. Okay.
Yep.
Don't worry about it. We'll take care of the background first.
Yep. Background first. So Shafali and anybody else, you're just going to work on your moon first.
Right.
Nice big circle in the center of your canvas.
Okay, all white.
All white. Yep. I kind of went all the way around with some white. It's not a heavy coat, but it's just a little bit to get started.
Okay.
All right. With that same brush, I'm not rinsing and drying. Same brush, I want you to grab a little bit of your blue.
All right. Danielle says I'm running late, but don't stop. She just joined on.
Hi, Danielle. No problem. All right. So all we've done so far is a big circle of white around our fairies.
That's it.
That is kind of going to be our moon. All right. So blue, I'm going to start in the center of our painting. And we want to do curved brush strokes.
Oh, do that slower. So they can see what you're talking about.
I'm going to keep moving that paint out of it. I don't want it to be that dark.
Okay.
So I just want to keep moving that blue out of the center and blending out as we go.
I'm zooming in.
Okay. And I am going over my fairies, but I can still see my sketch through there. So don't worry too much.
Okay. RJ says you should not do this with cats in the room.
Uh-oh. I'm going to come up here to the top right side of my moon. Again, I'm using that blue. And we want to just kind of keep coming down and around and blending into that white again.
Shafali says, is the whole canvas white or only a circle?
Just the circle of white.
Just the circle that you're going over now is blue.
Right. Yep. So we're just blending.
And when they make, I'm sorry, but when they go back on the white, when they make the circle of white, you want it to be as big as the circle that's here in the picture that you see on the right of it.
Yeah, and if it's not quite that big, it's okay. You can always
Just
keep
make it
adding
bigger as
to
we
it.
get to it. Okay.
Right. So it's just a little at a time. We just want to get a base in there to start blending.
Right, you did that with the white, and now you're doing the blue.
Right. So we start at the top left. Now coming down in. And I just want to keep bringing some blue into that moon.
Always in that curve motion.
Always
shape of your
follow
moon.
the shape of your moon. Yep.
Right. Okay.
Yep. If it's starting to feel dry, you can either grab a tiny bit of water, tiny bit of water to move that paint on there, or you can grab a little bit more white,
Okay.
and that will help you blend it.
All right.
So we want that blue to come all the way around the left side of our moon, slightly down in the bottom here.
Left side.
Top left side.
And sort of in the center.
Yep, and then in the center. I kind of want to even that out a little bit up there.
Oh, okay.
Again, if it's starting to feel a little bit sticky, just grab a little bit of water on your brush.
A little bit of water.
A little bit, because if you add too much water, then you're going to have paint drips running down your canvas. We want to avoid that if we can.
Yes.
And then you will rinse and dry. I think I did this painting 3 times before I was happy with it.
Okay.
So. So white, same brush to blue, blend in a circular motion, curved circles, curved lines, and then more blue, and come out around the top and the left, and just continue to blend until it kind of comes together, light blue, all the way around that moon.
Okay.
And you'll rinse and dry that brush. And then we want to go to yellow. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So same brush. I've rinsed and dried. I'm just grabbing yellow. This time we're going to go on the right side of our moon. Okay. So I'm working on down the right side of the moon and up through the bottom.
All right. And you're starting with your yellow on the border of your on your right side of your moon. Okay.
Right. So as you do get close to the blue and you're blending, you are going to see a little bit of green in there.
All right.
That's okay. All right. So we're just blending in our yellow. If it seems, I don't like that brush, if it seems like it's a little bit too bright for you and you want to kind of lighten that up, just grab a little bit of white and just add some white to it.
And now lighten it up?
Yeah, and same thing. We want to just keep using those curved lines.
Fill in the rest of your moon.
Right. Now we want to fill in the rest of our moon. And you can do that with your yellow, with your white, to kind of blend. Just use those, just follow the shape of your moon.
And go all the way into the blue?
Yep, and kind of bring in a little bit more white in there as you go.
Okay.
I can still see those fairies hanging out in there, so my outlines are okay.
Okay, now Rachel says video cutting out. Not sure if my end have refreshed and still doing it.
Oh no. Everybody else okay?
All right, then try going out and coming back into the page and then clicking on discussion and clicking on the event and then going back into the discussion.
Yeah.
You have to go out and come back in.
Out of Facebook completely and then come back in.
Yeah, because we're not having any issues over here on our end.
Not so far. Let's hope it stays that way.
Yeah, everything's working okay.
Once you have your moon in there, just kind of give us some thumbs up, and Mark will keep a peek out on all of those thumbs up coming in, and then we'll move on to the next step.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, we'll give people time to catch up.
Yeah.
And finish their moon.
That's right.
And hopefully Rachel can get out and back in, and everything will be okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah, so far on my side here, everything looks good.
So far. Okay. Good.
And I see thumbs going up. I see them there, but I don't see them here. I don't know why.
It's a long delay.
Let's see. I'm watching.
No?
Yeah, I don't ever see any things going up here.
Oh, weird.
I see them over there. When I look up there, I see everything going up over there.
And you have the video open on Facebook?
Yeah, I'm looking at you right now.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, Lydia says he's ready.
Okay.
And Elisa's ready.
Cool.
That's just the 2 people.
But if you're seeing thumbs up though, then we're pretty close.
Not yet. Give it a couple more minutes.
Okay. All right, let's show you what's coming up next. What's coming up next for us? After this weekend, the next thing is July 2nd, right?
July 2nd is your
Hippopotamus in July.
Christmas hippo.
I want
your
a Christmas
in July. Yes. That's Thursday, July 2nd at 7 p.m. We'll be doing that.
Yep.
All right. And then that Sunday,
Yep.
July the 5th, will be the next time that we're on.
Yep.
And that's going to be our first Zoom pay event. That's $5 for a stitch in the sand.
That's in the top
That
right.
stitch right there up in the top right hand corner. That's the one we're going to be doing. All right. And then we come back. After that, we come back with our Zoom meet and greet. That's free. You just come check us out on Zoom. I'll be there with Jennifer. We're going to be taking your questions. We're going to be asking you questions.
We want to meet you. We want to see you.
Yeah, we want to meet you.
We want to see your favorite painting that you've ever done, like, you know, show and tell from when we were in school. That was my favorite thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to see your favorite painting that you've ever done. It doesn't have to be one that you've done with us. We want you to share it with the group. We will talk about, you can ask us any kind of questions you want, but we'll talk about kids camp if you have kids, or if you want to join yourself, you're welcome to join yourself.
Okay.
We will have 8 to 10 paintings, if you haven't seen them already, for kids throughout the summer. There will be weeknights. We are still kind of like up in the air on time. It will probably, start time will be between 4 and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we anticipate an hour to an hour and a half per painting. I am working very hard to try and get supplies together, to ship supplies, so that we can do everything for you. Trying.
All right, everybody's ready.
But, all right, let's do it.
And Alisa Stitch in the Sand is on July the 5th at 7 p.m. That's Sunday.
Yeah.
And it's a Zoom event. It's just $5.
Yeah. All right.
All right, everybody's ready.
Awesome. So same brush, rinsed and dried.
Same brush, rinse and dry.
Yep. We're going to go with, let's go with black. All right, we're going to go right to our black. So right to our black, we're going to come around our moon. I want to go all the way around the moon. So all the way around the moon with that black.
Oh. Okay.
When you get to the bottom, you kind of, this is going to be straight across the bottom anyway, but so you don't have to go all the way down here, but straight down. So we want to continue to follow that curved line. Follow
Right.
that moon shape.
Okay.
All the way around the moon. Okay, we are going to continue to do this all with black.
Okay.
If it gets a little light, it's okay, because we're going to grab blue and add blue into that later. But for now, let's get some black on there, following the shape of our moon.
Okay.
As you come to the bottom, again, remember, we're gonna end up going straight across this way. So
you drew a line
just so you can see where I'm
where you're gonna end
kind
your
of ending those curved lines.
right,
that's
because
all.
you're gonna do horizontal.
Yep.
On
As
the
you
bottom.
get to those edges and the top
Yeah.
and the bottom, when you get to the bottom, grab those edges so it looks finished as you're like when you go to hang it, because this is gonna be a hanging one.
Okay.
Just follow those curved lines. Those brush strokes are important for your shape.
Awesome. Now, after that meet and greet that we have on Thursday, July 9th at 7 p.m.,
Yep.
we start the weekend off with a free snowman. That's on the
Yeah.
10th. That's a Friday night, 7 p.m. on Facebook, free.
Where'd it go?
The snowman,
Sorry, Rascal.
yeah, Rascal's not going to like
Dropping
that at
paintings
all.
on Rascal.
Right, that's the snowman that we'll be doing in July to keep with your Christmas in July theme. All right, and that Friday night, that's on Facebook at 7 p.m. Now, Saturday and Sunday, that's both pay events, pay sessions. Saturday, July 11th at 11 a.m. and Sunday, July 12th at 7 p.m.
And which two are those? Those are koi.
The Koi is at 11 a.m. on Saturday.
That is the koi.
That's the 11th of July. That's the Zoom event. All Zoom events are $5. Okay, and then Sunday, July the 12th at 7 p.m. is the Beach Boardwalk. That's also a Zoom event. All of our Zoom events are $5.
Right.
Right, and then that ends that weekend. Okay, in July. After that, kids camp begins.
Yep.
And that's on the 15th. That's when we begin kids camp.
If you guys have kids and you want to see the paintings, I'll show you the paintings after. Just let us know.
Right. Or else you can come and meet and greet us on the 9th at 7 p.m. on Thursday, July the 9th, and we'll tell you all about it.
Is my moon crooked?
Yeah.
Come on.
A little bit.
It's because I... Listen,
a little bit.
It's a little bit. There's a little bit.
A little bit.
It's because I'm looking at it from this
It's
angle.
okay. It's okay.
Hilarious.
There's nothing wrong. The moon in real life is crooked.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's not perfectly round.
Oh, my
Nothing
goodness.
is. Not even the Earth.
Well.
It's okay.
That's so funny.
Besides, this is the booze fairies.
Everything's
People will
crooked.
understand. People will understand.
Oh my gosh, you are too much.
Yeah. So now you have everybody putting finishing the outside of their moon with the black,
Yep.
and make sure that they don't go too far down below the moon because you want to have the horizontal.
It doesn't
stroke.
matter. We'll just go over it with horizontal lines. That's
Oh,
all.
okay. So they go over
It
it.
doesn't matter. Yeah.
All right.
No, totally fine. Totally fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. I couldn't wear those wings. Okay, I mean, and I was right because I went on a few people's blocks to deliver, and there was just so many pickup trucks and contractors and people on roofs, and you know, I was getting out of the car and I was like, yeah, this is all I need is to get out the car with some big wings on my back, carrying booze and all kinds of goodies. People are looking at me like, who is this guy? What is this? What is going on? They were looking at me when I had the packages to take to the front door. They're like, whoa, somebody's delivering booze?
Yep. That's right. So yes, when you get to the bottom of your painting, I mean, you can kind of cut off as much of the moon as you want to, really.
Yeah, Juma says, yeah, the moon under the booze.
There you go.
That's your moon.
That's your moon.
No, that's your moon, the crooked one. The moon under the booze.
Leave my booze alone. It's because I'm looking at it from an angle, guys.
Either that or you are sipping. What are you sipping tonight?
Just Moscato. I'm
Just Moscato?
finishing my Moscato from my mimosa yesterday.
See now, if we had the TV money,
Oh gosh.
then you'd have all the sponsors just clamoring to give you, yes, you drink ours tonight? Will you drink ours tonight? You laughing, but this is how it works. They'll be
Oh,
sitting there saying,
gosh.
please mention our drink tonight.
Too much.
They'll be standing at the doorway saying, yes, would you try ours tonight? Yes, all right.
Oh my goodness.
People painting with you?
Again, as you get to the bottom now, I want you to kind of do horizontal brush strokes down here.
All right, and you
That
just cut
black.
off some of that moon down there on the bottom too.
I did.
But that's what you want. You want
Yep.
horizontal?
Yep. And then horizontal brush strokes along the bottom.
Oh, okay, because you want the moon to melt into the water.
Yep.
Okay.
My water's a little bit,
Low.
yeah.
That's all right.
That's because I moved my fairies down a little bit.
Oh, okay.
That's what happened there. My fairies are lower in this painting than they are in that one.
Well, what is it that you say about the paintings?
Yes. So this is not going to look exactly like that. Yours is not going to look exactly like mine.
You might have to trademark that. That
We
saying.
have lots of trademarks.
Yeah, we need to do it now before you become super famous.
Oh my
And
goodness.
somebody else is going to take it from you.
That.
Now, how would you feel if somebody came on TV in about 5 months and they say, "This painting is not going to look like mine. My painting is not going to look like mine, and your painting is not going to look like mine." That'll blow your mind. I know you would sit there and go, "Oh,
Stop.
no, she didn't say that." I can see your face now,
All right.
and then you can see my face. I'll be sitting there going, "I told you. You should have copyrighted it. You should have trademarked it."
No, you just want to trademark Moonlight Kitties. That's all.
Got to do that too. Somebody's going to steal it.
Somebody probably has it already.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm going to find out. And I'm going to let everybody in the audience know, too, they don't have it.
If you
I did trademark Moonlight Kitties.
if you have kiddos and you want to do a painting, a mom and me painting or a family painting, this is your first time with us, go back to all of our past events. Our videos, the live videos, are saved in the past events.
That's right.
In the event discussions. So go find the Moonlight Kitties. It is a great painting. So you'll see the slideshow first of everybody's completed painting.
See what they did with their Moonlight Kitties.
Keep scrolling through the discussion and you'll find the live video feed. That's how it works for all of them.
Just remember, Moonlight Kitties.
Oh my gosh. All right, so I'm going to, once you've got your black around your moon,
Yes.
black across the bottom, I just want you to grab blue on that brush. You can keep it dirty, don't need to rinse and dry. Blue on that brush.
Yeah.
Follow the same pattern, same curved lines.
Oh,
We just want to get some blue in there.
okay.
If your blue is not quite showing,
Yeah.
you can mix a little bit of blue, rinse and dry, mix a little bit of blue with a little bit of white, and that will help it stand out in your moon.
If the blue is not showing
Yeah,
in
if
the
your
black,
blue's
'cause
not
the black
showing
is
in
so
your
powerful.
right. So if your blue's not showing up in your black, you can just mix a little bit of white with your blue and then go back to it. Just follow the same curve.
Right, but you see how the blue is showing up on yours.
Yeah, but
That's what you're telling them. It's okay like that.
right.
If
yeah.
it's not showing up at all, then yeah.
then you may
want them
have to add a little bit of white to it.
Okay.
Yeah, it just depends on the type of blue that you have. That's all. Follow those same curved lines all the way through.
And see, now that's something people can ask you about on Thursday at the meet and greet on July 9th at 7 p.m. They could ask you about what supplies, what do you do for supplies, where do you get them, how do you get them, what do you do?
Yep. We can talk about all of those things. There's no secrets. No secrets here.
You know, and then maybe we could collectively, between us and our audience, figure out what to do with all of these paintings that we're getting.
Oh my gosh.
You know, you got people that are painting with you every week. They must have a whole house full of paintings or a room full
That's
of
what
paintings
Cinder
now.
said.
Well, what are we going to do?
Cinder said
We should
what's
all
painting.
decide collectively what do we want to do with our paintings. You know, that would be cool if we could have some place like a place where we could have all of our paintings and have it like a big gallery where each painting is in each room. That would be hard to do because then we'd have to get all of the people's paintings from everywhere.
Seriously.
They're all over the place.
I don't know if I want to put that much effort into it. that's a lot of work.
Well, if we had the TV money, we could do it.
Marking the TV money. You're so
You
cute.
keep it. Hey, I'm the actor here. I'm the one that's in the business. I haven't been in a while, but that's what they do. TV money is good.
Once I get that blue on there, if your brush strokes come down below that black line,
Yeah.
just take another brush stroke of black and kind of straighten that out if you need to.
Or if you went too far with the blue.
Yeah. Like if your little blue brush strokes kind of come down into that
That's horizontal area.
then just kind of go over it with another stroke of black.
All right, so we're going to be waiting for people to catch up to this point
Yeah. Give us
before we take the next step.
just give us again some thumbs up or some likes or comments. We're good.
Yep, they've got their moon and their background already done.
Yep.
And that wasn't too fast a pace.
Yeah.
I know everybody's busy because there's no comments being made at all. So now I'm going to finish up the event list here.
Okay.
All right. We're all the way into kids camp. That begins on 7/15. All right. All of the details for that are going to be still forthcoming. You'll be able to meet and greet us, and we'll give you even more background and information about that. Okay, and or just come to the Mimosas and Masterpieces page, click on the events, click on the kids camp, and it'll have a whole ton of information there about what to do. Okay, our next event after that is also a $5 Zoom event. It's Thursday the 16th. It's the Orcas. All right, that's Thursday, July 16th at 7 p.m. The Orcas. That's a $5 Zoom event. The event information is here on the Mimosas and Masterpieces page. Just click on events and go to the one with the Orcas and you'll have all the information you need.
Yeah.
Thursday, July 23rd is Home Sweet Home.
I don't have
Also, a $5 Zoom event at 7 p.m.
Forgot to bring
All
it
right.
up again.
Now, after all of those Zoom events, we'll be back to the free events starting on Monday, July 27th at 8 p.m. We're going to do an 8 p.m. start time. That'll be the Hummingbird. We saved the good ones for the free ones. I mean, well, they're all good, don't get me wrong. But we're saving good ones for the free ones as well.
There's certain reasons. There are certain people.
Yeah, I mean, the Hummingbird is a good one. People like that one.
This is a
All right.
Susu one.
Right, that's a Susu one. But that's why we're making it free. All right, now Thursday, July the 30th is Dory. That's the one, Dory.
Bottom right.
Yeah, but they can't see it.
Oh, okay.
They can see it now. Yeah, Dory's right there, in the lower bottom right, right behind our painting that we're painting. Okay, and that's going to be a free event on Facebook Thursday, July 30th at 8 p.m. Both the Hummingbird and Dory are both at 8 p.m.
Yeah. We had some feedback that 8 o'clock was just a better time, especially for people in different time zones.
Right.
We have several
Californians.
Yeah, we have several West Coast friends that like to paint with us now, so the 8 o'clock is a little bit better. And then your kids are kind of like getting ready for bed, and then maybe you can have your time.
And I still want to talk about that on the 9th, because we want to get all of the time things. We want to understand all of the time zones and all of the difficulties or the right things as far as the time is concerned with all our audience. Okay, so Melissa says, are all canvases 16 by 20?
That's kind of like the standard studio size, 16 by 20. When I do kids paintings, I usually am doing 12 by 12s. And we have done a couple of them that are I think these are 12 by 24. We've done a couple of these.
Right.
The gnome and the feather.
Right.
Backwards.
Those are all our videos.
Yeah.
Just click on the event section. You can find them.
Listen, you can scale your paintings down. If you want to do an 11 by 14, you can scale down to
right, because the next question was, can it be scaled down from 16 by 20?
Yes, absolutely. We know you only have so much wall space.
Right. Celine says, when is the Hummingbird again? The Hummingbird is on July 27th. That's a Monday night at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
And mostly everybody else is saying that they are ready. But wait. Rachel says, can you go over the blue bit? Again, my video keeps cutting out. Go over the blue bit again.
So after you have your black in there, that same brush, just grab your blue. If it's not showing up in the black,
right.
While you try and use those same curve motions, if it's not showing up, then you may have to add a little bit of white to your blue. But just use those same curve motions and add some blue in your white, in your black. Oh my goodness. Add some blue into your background.
Right. RJ says, the video just died on me.
Oh no.
So yeah, maybe you need to go out and come back in.
That's so crazy.
I don't know why that's happening.
Maybe the amount of people starts to, sometimes when there's higher amount of people, sometimes it starts cutting out. I don't know.
I don't know.
That seems weird though.
We've never had that problem before.
Thousands of people.
Right. Let me see. Is there any other questions here? Oh, yeah. Juma says, I love these birds on the tree on my right. I would love to paint that.
They are.
Oh, they see the lovebirds.
Yeah. Lovebirds. I know. We should just do it again.
You might as well. Okay, now people are seeing your pictures in there. The gnome. Okay.
The gnome was a free one. That's posted in there. I think we'll do the lovebird one again. The lovebird one was.
Everybody seems to see that.
That was the very first painting that I did as a virtual event, and I just kind of said, let's just give it a shot and see.
And
what
that was
happens.
a lot of people that day.
And there was a lot of people. We just were trying to figure out what can we do to take your mind off of everything going on, to focus on something else, to just have you time, a little bit of downtime in it. And that's the painting that we decided to run with, and everybody loved it. And then from that, we did the kids' birthday party, which was cupcakes. We did a little cupcake painting with kids, and there was a ton of you on that. We sent out with the tips that we received, and then some. we sent out birthday presents to all of the kids that missed birthdays in April.
That was cool, yeah.
Mark was at the post office every day.
Every day. Them post office people were looking at me like, oh, here he comes.
But
here he
but
comes
we did,
again.
and that was, you know, we always say, you know, paying it forward. So on the very first one, I didn't even think of tips. We just wanted you to have a mindset of just a little bit of peace of doing something and not thinking about anything else going on. And people offered to send some tips, so we took the tips that we received, and I started buying presents for all these kids that
didn't have birthday
yeah.
parties, couldn't have a birthday.
We partnered with a couple of local bakeries to give them coupons for cupcakes or cookies, and
that's because the audience members was mentioning the fact that their kids wasn't having a birthday.
Yeah,
and then we just
kept going. You know, we just kept going with it because we've enjoyed it just as much as everyone else has. So thank you guys for kind of sticking along with us.
And yes, Celine, Dory is on the 30th.
I like Dory.
And Danielle says, why The Rock pulled off the wings, I'm sure you could have.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe she's talking to somebody else. I don't know. Okay, well, this is, I'm running out of wall space. This is the 4th sip and paint, first virtual.
Okay.
And now I want to do the koi and the orcas and the hummingbird. That's how it gets. That's what happens.
You can certainly scale them down.
Okay, see now RJ says I did and I lost sound, but I'm trying to deal.
Oh, he lost the feed.
He lost the feed. He said he lost the sound.
Well, he was the one having troubles with.
He said that everything had died. It went out.
I hope you can get it back up again.
I said go out and come back in.
Yeah.
All right, but
Okay.
I think everybody's ready now.
All right. Let's get some reflections in our water. I'm going to switch brushes. I'm going to go to that medium round brush that we've got. So if your brushes have numbers on them, I'm using an 8. That is a medium round. So.
Now, Alyssa says it happens on my virtual MK classes too. Believe it's the volume on Facebook.
Oh.
Hold on, let me check that.
That's weird.
The volume on Facebook I have is up all the way, so it should be fine. And maybe people need to check their volume on their Facebook.
Yeah, strange. Okay, so rinse and dry the round brush. We're going to start with some white lines, so just a little bit of paint on your brush at a time. So I have sometimes two ways of holding the brush that you'll hear me talk about. The first is pencil grip, pinky stabilize. That is, you're holding your brush like a pencil on the metal area of the brush, and you're using your pinky on your canvas to kind of stabilize your hand so you can control your brush strokes. In this case, you're going to hold it loose grip. So out on your brush handle, and then you're going to let the brush kind of do the work for you. Your fingers are going to kind of just go back and forth. So it's like you're up and down, but we're doing it sideways. So horizontal little brush strokes in our water area. So that's what this is water area. So just light pressure.
Okay.
What do you...
No, cause remember when I said The Rock, and you was like, yeah, and we said, okay, we didn't know.
Yeah.
And then she says, no, it's when I was delivering the booze with the waiters.
Oh,
and she said, The Rock and
That's
the Tooth
right.
Fairy.
The Tooth Fairy, yes.
See, I never saw that movie,
Exactly.
So I didn't know. But I understand what she's saying. Yeah, The Rock did the movie, The Tooth Fairy.
You're right, and he wore fairy wings. You're right.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I was going to wear them. All the men was working on them blocks. Almost every block you sent me to, they had people on roofs and stuff. They would have seen me get out the car. And then the places where they didn't have, where they didn't have anybody, it was just like people looking out the window going, "Who's this black man that's creeping around my front door? And he's got wings on. What's going on here? What's wrong with this picture?" It just didn't look right. So I said, I need to be safe and just be careful.
Oh my goodness. So under our moon area, I'm going to kind of concentrate and kind of make those lines a little bit heavier.
What color are those lines?
These are white for now, and then we are
they're white.
Yep. We're going to come back and go over and do some yellow or light yellow. So I just want to kind of make them a little more concentrated right under the moon.
Okay. Uh-oh. Cinder says, if I disappear, it's due to a thunder and lightning storm.
Oh no.
Oh, I forgot. Where is she again?
I'm starting to hear it here, though. I think I'm hearing it now. Although I thought I heard
Daniel
it
said,
earlier.
you could have pulled it off. No, I couldn't have. He said, yeah, go ahead. You could have put the wings on. You would have been able to pull it off.
He could have.
I put them on for Jennifer, and that was it. I couldn't go out the house with you.
Those of you that are in the Porch Fairies of New Jersey group, you saw the back of them. I put a picture up there of them.
That's fine. I can live with that. But I couldn't be outside with it. That's too dangerous.
Stop. Thank goodness.
Wait, everybody's talking about thunder and lightning storms. We supposed to be in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Coming this way, though.
Yes, no, that's what we had that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in Massachusetts, yeah, they're getting thunder and lightning. I think they might have it worse than us.
All right. So your next step after you've got some white on there, you're going to rinse and dry that brush. We're going to make a light yellow. So I want you to mix a little scoop of white with a little scoop of yellow. So you have a light yellow. And then rinse and dry your brush again. I want you to get it back to a point so you don't have a whole lot of paint built up in that brush after mixing. Rinse and dry, get it back to a point, and then do the same thing. Just horizontal little brush strokes with some yellow.
Okay.
In that water.
All right, Rachel's having trouble.
Oh, man.
And she says that anything I need to do before the black dries.
No.
All right, because she said she's going to have to come back later and just watch the video because it's cutting out every few seconds.
Oh, that stinks.
It's all right because, yeah, she can come back later and do the video.
I'm so sorry.
If she can't get the link right.
And then again, I'm going to kind of concentrate some more of those lines under our moon.
Okay.
And they're just little horizontal brush strokes. All the way across.
Yeah, all our East Coast people are experiencing storms rolling through.
Gotcha.
Now, I mean all the way down as far as Raleigh, and then all the way up to Rhode Island, Maine, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's going to be real hot and humid.
Humid, exactly.
Okay, now, Etha Jadhav says, how do I go to this event on my Facebook page? It's working on my phone, but I can't find it on my laptop. You go to Mimosas and Masterpieces. And we're located in South Boundbrook, New Jersey.
Okay. And then you'll go to the events list.
Yep, you'll click on the word events when you get to the Mimosas and Masterpieces page. And then as you click on events, then you will find the name of the event. This particular event is called the Booze Fairy Virtual Paint. You click on that, and then you'll see another page will come up. And then you'll see a picture, and you'll see the word discussion underneath. You click on discussion, and then you will get us.
I know. Sometimes it's tricky to find for the first time.
And the same thing goes for the video. If you want to watch a video of a previous session that we've had, you do the same procedure. Click on events, then you scroll through the events and look for the particular painting event that you want, and you click on it, and then in that event, if it had already taken place, there'll be a video to that, and there'll be a slideshow of the people who did the painting on that day when we actually did it. And you check it out, and then you decide if you want to paint that painting, and you follow the video.
Yep. Exactly. You got it. Alright. Again, give us some thumbs up when you guys are ready to move on after you've got your little lines in the water down there. Sorry everyone's having trouble with the video feed. That stinks. What's everybody sipping on today? I heard.
There you go.
Diet Coke.
No, Geeta said, I missed clicking on the discussion. Working fine now. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Good job.
And there you go. That's how you do it. Got a thumbs up from Melissa.
Awesome.
Yeah, for the most part, I think everybody is right on top of everything that you're doing so far.
Cool. Very good.
Right, see, I got the thumbs up from Yoli.
Very So at the very end of this, what we ask you guys always to do is take a photo of your painting. We would love to see your picture with you in it, ideally. If you don't want that, that's fine. But we will post after we set the video up on Facebook, we will then post a thank you. It will have our Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. I did the Cash App for whoever asked for it last time. For tips, they're greatly appreciated but not expected. And then in that feed, we want you to post your photos. We will go back in and grab all of those photos. I will make sure that I comment on every single one of them. I do that even at 1 o'clock in the morning. And then a couple days, we'll give everyone a few days to get their painting done in case they didn't get a chance to do it live with us tonight. And then I will put together a slideshow for everybody that's painted with us on this event. And we put together there's a photo album for every event that we've done. Any public events that we've done.
Christine says Long Island iced tea.
There you go. Ooh, I haven't had that in a long time.
Yolee's drinking ginger green tea.
Ginger green tea.
Melissa's drinking Kung Fu Girl Riesling. I think that's what it is.
Riesling.
Riesling?
Yep.
That's a drink?
Riesling is a wine.
Okay. See?
Kung Fu Girl, though. That sounds cool.
Oh, I thought it was Kung Fu Girl. That's the name of the drink.
Well, Kung Fu Girl may be like the brand of wine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so that sounds interesting. Kung Fu Girl? Oh, a wine named Kung Fu Girl.
That's it.
Hey, I don't know. That sounds pretty tough. Okay, see now, Amanda's drinking Corona tonight.
Okay.
Maybe that's what I'll have.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna
drink
say
no beer. I can't drink.
you
I'm not a
don't
drinker.
even-
I drink water. That's my favorite drink. I can't. I drink beer if I want to go to sleep.
Yeah, really. Oh my.
Celeste and Jennifer, you are awesome. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome. We hope we made you laugh. So you'll always hear me say that too. Like, you know, this is not about putting paint on a canvas. Did I go over this? I feel like I'm having a mental note here. So if I said it again, I'm sorry. I'm getting old, I guess. It's not just about us putting paint on a canvas. It's about you guys having a good time. It's about, you know, we hope we make you laugh every once in a while.
Yes.
It's about spending time with family. It's about feeling good about what you've done. We want you to be proud of your masterpiece with us.
Right, that goes to Sarah, because Sarah says, I love to tip you every single time, but no work hurts. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We understand that.
You know, and that's why, you know, you share. So we always say that too. You know, when you post your photo to your page, tag Mimosas and Masterpieces. That is just as good as a tip for us.
Seriously,
you know?
it is.
It is.
All right, Joy is drinking red wine and blue seltzers.
Red wine and blue.
No, red, white, and blue seltzers. Red, white, and blue seltzers. Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
And Maria is drinking wine coolers.
Okay. I'll take it.
So everybody drinking something. That's good.
Yeah, it's a Sunday night. Work tomorrow. Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Yolee's saying that I think it's Facebook that is having issues tonight because
Okay.
I just got booted off and I'm in Florida and there's no storms here tonight.
Oh.
So she had to come back in.
I'm sorry. Well, let us know if you ever need me to repeat anything if you got booted off and you need to come back in. We're sorry.
And if anybody's having trouble, don't worry, we'll just post a video at the end and then you're going to have to pay another time if Facebook is giving you trouble like this. But let's continue on so that we, for those that can't finish it, let's get it done.
Awesome. Okay. So we're going to switch brushes. So I'm going to switch to the finer brush. So this is the brush I was using. I'm going to go to the finer brush. Tinier brush for details. We're going to start with our scroll trees. These seem to trip everybody up a little bit. So I want you to practice first before you go to canvas. So you could do it on your plate. You could do it on a paper towel. Let's do it on our plate. Let's see if I can do it without
Without what?
spilling it like I did the last time.
You spilled it?
The paint? Yeah. All right. Before we go to canvas, I want you to rinse and dry that little brush first.
Yes.
Grab a little bit of black at a time. Okay. Let's pretend we're putting in our base. So there's the base of our tree.
Okay.
And then as you scroll, yeah, here you go, zoom. Or whatever you call it.
Zooming in.
Zooming in. Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Pencil grip, pinky stabilize. Sometimes you're going to need to do that for here. Okay, I'm trying to see what the best way to do this is. So you want to have some heavier pressure as you start, and then release your pressure as you scroll and come away. And you're going to need to practice a couple of these. So heavier pressure, and then release your pressure as you kind of get those scrolls tiny as you come in. So they're like 6s or 9s. What's the matter, Rascal?
I'm trying to see if we can see your hand.
I know. That's what I'm trying to like. I don't know the best.
Turn to the side or something. Yeah.
Turn to the side.
Yeah, like that.
Think so?
Yeah, they can see your hand movement.
Okay. So against our tree is going to be heavier pressure.
Heavier pressure.
Start scrolling or making a curved line, and as you come around, you're going to start to release your pressure.
And that makes the tip thinner.
Right. Exactly.
I think they saw that one pretty good.
So I want you to make sure we rinse and dry this brush often to get that fine tip. So rinse.
Rinse.
And then as you dry it, oops.
As you dry it,
you drag it across your paper towel and spin, and that gets it to a point again.
Okay.
Okay? All right. So the first scrolls that we want to put on are the ones underneath our fairies. So they're standing on the right branches. So they look right.
And what brush is this again?
This is that tinier brush, so the smallest brush that you have.
Brush.
Yep. So it doesn't really quite matter where our trees land, but we want to put the important branches on first, which is where our fairies are standing and sitting on. If you don't have your fairies, it doesn't matter where you put your branches, because you can add them, you can add the fairies later.
Okay.
Okay? So, all right, so the first branch I want to put on is the one that this fairy is standing on. Okay, so I'm going to kind of come from the bottom where like maybe my tree would be, and then come up and underneath her foot. And if you have to go back and grab some more paint, that's okay.
Okay.
And then just lighten up pressure as you get to that little swirl. We'll go back in and add the other trees, the other part of the tree, don't worry.
All right.
I know I'm making you make a tree branch with no tree. Okay, so my fairy is standing on this little swirl here. And we can always go back in and thicken up the swirls at the end too.
What was do you know the brush number for that?
For this one is a 3.
It's a 3?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, if you have numbers on your brushes, a 3, a 2. Yeah, I think the...
Cool.
Good. Alright, and then the fairy that's over here, we want to do kind of one where she's sitting on a branch. Okay, so this one's going to come this way. Zoom. Are you zoom?
No, I just want to stop people from being crooked.
Oh, thanks. That would annoy me.
Yeah, but you can't see it.
Okay, so we have our first scroll where our fairy's standing on it, and we have this scroll of the other tree that our fairy's sitting on. Alright, so let's bring this this scroll to, I don't know, we're going to come down this way with it to kind of bring it to a tree trunk. And we'll make a tree trunk from it. And that'll come down into your water area. Doesn't matter where you end it. Just kind of go over those little lines in the water. I know it's hard to see because it's all black. Remember, rinse and dry that little brush often to get that paint built up out of it, and you can go back for some fresh paint. Okay. So the trick to our scrolls. So the scrolls that we do, we want to, anything that's in the moon is going to be black. Anything that comes outside of the moon is going to be white. So let's do a scroll to practice up here. So I'm going to bring another big one up here. So that's going to be part of the scroll, nice big scroll that's going to come out here. When I get to the edge of my moon, I'm going to make it white. Now you can do all your black first and then go back and do your whites, but I just want to show you what it looks like as an example. Okay. I'm going to probably end up coming back into the moon and scrolling around here. Just so you can see what that whole thing looks like. You can make your scrolls as big or as small as you want. Okay, so see what I did? As I came up with the black is in the moon.
Right.
As I get outside the moon, it changes to white.
Okay.
And I come back in the moon, it's black, and outside of the moon is white.
Okay.
Okay, so you're just going to keep adding some scrolls to those trees.
Same principle, put down the
Same
pressure.
thing. Yep, so heavier pressure when we're at the base or at the trunk area of the tree. I may go over my fairy, but oh well.
So for some people who are not used to doing this, it's going to take some practice.
Yeah, it's okay. You can take your time. Use that pencil grip and use your pinky to kind of rest your hand on your canvas, and that helps you get a little bit more of a controlled brush stroke on there.
Okay.
And it's okay if you're they overlap. You can make these overlap. It's okay.
All right.
So some may go one way,
But
and
you
then
got to have room for your fairies, right?
so they're fairies. Yep. So those of you that don't have your fairies sketched yet,
Right.
just may want to leave a couple, like a space in the center, and one of these scrolls kind of hanging out here, and then one a little bit lower. And you could always cut those apart and move them if you need to.
Okay.
Okay? And we'll show you that too. So again, these little scrolls, so you can make little scrolls off of the big scrolls. You can just keep kind of going with this. And this is definitely not a less is more. This is sometimes more is better when you have lots of repeated patterns.
Mm-hmm. Right, now if you're not good at making these scrolls, then you just keep in mind it's like curly cues, and just do them the best way you can. As you keep trying it and keep doing it, then you'll get the hang of it.
It's always going to come out different. No matter
Right.
what you do, where you go with it, might always come out different every single time. So don't let it scare you.
Yeah, just take your time.
The finer brush, rinsed and dried often, is the best advice that I can give to do these.
Finer brush, rinsed and dried often.
Yep.
Right, because you're doing the scroll, and then you're dipping it in the water, and you're drying it, and you're getting a tip. You're
Yep.
twisting it and getting the tip pointy again. You're dipping it in a little black, and then you're doing it again.
Yep.
And for those people who are not used to doing it like you every day, then they just need to take their time and go carefully.
Now if you get to your fairy, you can kind of skip over where your fairy is if you can.
Oh, if you have the sketch already on your canvas.
Right, if you have the sketch there. If not, you can just paint over it when it's dry. So again, don't
Right,
let
so
it
you're going to
scare
wait for
you.
it to dry, and then you're going to paint your fairies.
Yep. Rascal, what's going on, buddy?
You know what's going on.
What's the matter? You gonna itch? My buddy. Rascal is our rescue dog that we got in December of this past year after we lost our dog who was also a rescue, but he was 23 years old, and we lost him in July. So we waited a couple of months, and then we got Mr. Rascal, who does sometimes live up to his name, doesn't he?
It's total spoilage.
See, don't talk about me like that, Dad.
He's total spoilage. That's why he's down here at your feet.
Yes, I know.
Can't go anywhere without his mommy. And he doesn't want her going anywhere.
I know.
He barely wants her to paint. He hears me talking about him. He doesn't want her to paint. Melissa says, as it should be.
That's right. See? We know there's pet moms and dads out there. As I get to like the edge of my moon again, I'm kind of just stopping at the edge, and then I'll go and finish with white.
Okay. And you can tell where it ends. Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
so as the line
see.
comes there, I'm gonna finish with white on the outside.
You just got to check all of the places where you have going to the outside.
Yep.
All right, yeah, Melissa says we have 2 rescue mutts.
Aw, they're the best pets, honestly. I mean, he has some anxiety, I think, from his last place, but he is pretty good. He walked in like he'd been here all along.
Yeah, he just doesn't like nobody to leave.
He does not like us to leave. Yes, that is true.
That's his problem. He thinks you're leaving him forever, like whoever did it before
know.
that.
Right? Yes, it's okay. Shh. Relax. Calm down. Yes, I love you too. All right, back to white.
All right, so now all your scrolls are done in the black, and now you're going to connect all of the.
Yep, I'm gonna work on
all of the white scrolls that
doing
are
some scrolls
going
out here.
Outside of the moon.
Yep. So from the big scrolls, you can make little scrolls. If your tree is not quite like big, like this is a huge scroll. If you don't have something like that to bring it out, you can always just make some little scrolls coming from the edges.
Okay.
Coming
all right,
in
from somewhere
too.
else.
Yeah, so if you want to have a couple of extra coming up here in the corner,
Come on,
you can
wanna
do
go
that.
outside?
I don't think so. He's
Why
not.
does he keep
He's
looking
not
at the
yelling.
stairs and going? He's like he wants to go up the staircase.
He ain't gonna go out.
Of course not. Not with his mommy down here painting. He doesn't want to go nowhere.
Nope.
Not until you make a move.
Yep.
But he keeps going to the steps like he wants to go up the steps. So you're just doing the same thing with the white.
Yep. Just coming through with white. And you can just keep going and making them smaller and smaller.
Right. Now I think this is going to take people a moment.
Yep. This will take the longest. So take your time. It does take a little bit of practice. Once you do this one, there are 2 other scroll trees in our past events. There is a purple moon scroll tree, which was for my birthday in May.
Right.
And there is an MS fundraiser scroll tree.
In the past events.
In the past events, yep.
Yeah, I've got it zoomed in so I can see, so that people could see these scrolls that you're doing in white.
Yeah, it's okay if they overlap. Don't worry about that.
It's just watching you do them. You're doing them in one stroke.
I try and do them in one stroke if I can.
But you got that touch where you just know when to let up on the pressure so that you get the little
it
tip.
takes some time. Takes some time.
Yeah, it does. It's gonna take some practice and some time.
Alright, I think I'm gonna bring some from down from up here, just to get something in this corner. What's going on, buddy? Just relax, you. Just relax. Now, if you feel like you need to, if you want to add something to it, like you don't love the scrolls, but you want to add something to it, you can always go back in with a repeated pattern, like 3 little dots or 2 little dots or whatever within your tree, and just repeated patterns make it work.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's good. A couple little ones over here. I did want to kind of go back around the moon, which I didn't do. So while you have your white, I wanted to kind of go back around the moon with that fine brush and just sort of outline it in white. Sorry, I did not do that before scrolls. I should have done that before the scrolls, guys. But it's okay. Still works.
Okay.
As you get to like the trunk of your tree, just kind of skip over that. And then we'll add a little highlight on that tree when we get back to it. We'll let you get your scrolls done though. Give us a thumbs up when you are ready to go, and then we will get to our fairies.
I'm gonna leave it zoomed in
Okay, that's fine.
because you're gonna do the fairies.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, just while you've got that white on that little brush, just go around your moon with the white. Forgot to do that. So lots of scrolls on there with our tree, with our fairies. Guys, let us know if you have any questions in between. Take your time, but yes, any questions, just kind of send them in and we'll answer in between. And if there's something that you can think of while you're painting that you would like to paint and you'd like to see, let us know. We always take suggestions.
We've got a long list.
We do. But something will hit me, something better than others or faster than others. Just like the hot air balloon that nobody requested.
Nobody requested.
Nobody requested that hot air balloon.
But it came to you.
It did.
Well, we got a heck of a bunch of suggestions, so.
I know. I did a lot of them for the kids camp.
And there'll be more. There'll be more.
Yeah. We did a lot for kids camp. We are working on doing a kind of a shipping program for all of the supplies for kids camp so that we could get all of that out to you so you don't have to worry about getting those things. And then also working on a shipping kit for a canvas, brushes, paints for whenever we do this. Working on it. It's just, it costs a lot to ship. That's all. It's just tough.
I saw an advertisement for something about shipping where it said it would cost you a lot less. We'll have to look into it.
I think it was Susu that mentioned the pirate ship, not an actual, well, I pirate ship. That kind of like reduces shipping rates, I guess.
Juma says, the white around the moon blends with black and smudges.
Okay, wait till it dries. It's okay. Wait till your moon dries, or wait till the black dries, and then you can go back over it.
Okay.
I know you're kind of like, that's why I meant to do that before we did the scrolls, but it's all right. Yeah, some of mine is a little gray. It's all right. It's all right, Buster. No, not Buster. You're Rascal. I'm sorry. That's the first time I called you Buster.
Mm-hmm, because you were thinking about Buster.
I was, yeah. Aw. I'm sorry.
See, don't traumatize him now. He says, I don't know who Buster is, but I just want you to stop painting so you can take me back upstairs, please.
What are you doing? Don't you push the cart away.
I'm ready to push the cart away. There's too much painting been going on. I can hear his thoughts. Too much painting. You were already painting at 3 o'clock. Now you're back down here again. When is it ever going to end?
I know.
Can we just go upstairs?
Soon, buddy. Right at my feet. I know. You're going to have to give me a foot. I got to step right there. Thanks.
Yeah. Everybody wants to see your dog.
Cool.
Your spoilage. Can they see him?
I don't know. Can they?
I don't know. I can't see from here. I gotta see the screen. The spoilage. He said, please, please, could you just end it now? Yeah, there he is. Yeah, can we just end it now, please, so I can go back upstairs with you, please?
Yeah, you're a good boy, aren't you? Yes, you are.
Yeah, just please. Yeah, he's spoilage. That's what spoilage looks like.
Aww.
He's trying to be patient.
He is. He's doing good.
But he's having a hard time. He wants mommy to be done.
Oh my goodness. I can't wait to do the fairies now.
Really? Yeah, he's something else. Total spoilage. Melissa says ours goes to a daycare once a week.
You know, I really thought about that.
To a daycare?
Doggy daycare.
I don't think he would want to go.
He just, I like when we go away, if we're gone overnight,
yeah,
we do have somebody take him overnight. Or
right. We have to have somebody with him because he'll have a fit.
Yeah.
Told you.
I feel guilty.
You know what he needs.
I feel guilty. I know. He went.
We gotta buy him some sheep.
In our 1/8 of an acre.
That's right. He'll be happy. He'll know what to do. He knows what to do with sheep.
Oh my God. Yeah, he knows what to do with sheep because he herds me down the hallway.
We get him 2 sheep for Christmas. Take him in the backyard. He'll run him around in a circle. He'll be tired. He'll be ready to go to bed.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe he'll give you a break. If we get him 2 sheep, I think 2 is enough. He'll be able to handle it. I don't know about the sheep. The sheep will get tired of running around in a circle in the backyard, but I think he'll do it.
I told you we took him to that doggy, the dog park the first time, and he like ran
He had
like
space to run.
Ran like crazy, and then came back and just like almost knocked my knees out, man.
Yeah, because he was happy that he was in a field. All he needed was some sheep, and he would have been really ecstatic, but he didn't have no sheep.
It's crazy.
He's got to do what he was born to do. Herd sheep.
All right. How about if let's do our fairies, and then we can always go back to scrolls.
Okay.
This way we have everybody together, and then you guys can sign off as you are ready to sign off, for those that are ready.
Okay, right. So yes, Anya, I'm ready, but I haven't printed the fairies. Will you show us how to draw them? Also, can you make a Halloween painting? Orange and black stripe background blended with in a candy bag with a pumpkin has candies that are falling out. She's already into Halloween.
She wrote that. She gave us that last time. That's on the list.
Yeah.
Halloween.
Already into Halloween. You're already into Christmas in July, and she's already into Halloween.
Sounds like Marie. My sister-in-law loves Halloween and everything fall or autumn and I don't know, pumpkin.
All right, but you're going to show them how to do these fairies now.
Let's do the fairies.
All right, let me
zoom again.
Yeah, let me zoom in close so they can see you do these fairies.
Anya, I'll try and kind of give you a step-by-step as I go. I don't know how great it'll be. All right, so the one that's sitting on the branch, we're going to start with that one down here. So we have the one sitting on the branch. I want to do 2 legs from the branch coming down, and then kind of like tapers out and to the left a little bit for her feet. And they're not like perfect little shapes or anything, they're just little lines. So it's kind of her 2 legs and her
Lydia says I have to sign off, but I will watch the recording and finish tomorrow.
Sounds
and
good.
then please send us a picture.
Yeah,
Thank
definitely.
you for joining us.
Again, I'm sticking with that tiny brush, that little flat brush or little round brush for detail. Rinse and dry often, get any of that paint built up off of that brush. A little bit of paint at a time. All right,
RJ says I'm stopping now before I get myself frustrated and quit completely.
Aww.
I ran out of black paint anyway.
Aww.
And we'll look back at this tomorrow and try to finish it.
There you go.
Yeah, he's saying he's having trouble with supplies.
Oh.
He's running out. He's got to get more.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, because you can always come back to the video.
Exactly. That's the great thing about these.
Okay, and still send us a picture when you get it done.
Yep. All right. So for the body part of it, okay, so I'm going to leave the skirt part, which is kind of like a little triangular shape. I'm going to leave that off of it. I'm not going to paint that black.
No.
I want to paint the top half and the arms kind of black here.
Oh, man.
What's the matter?
Closer.
Oh, closer.
Yeah, so they can see.
So they're like 2 little, it's so tiny, so tiny, I know.
Okay, now see, all right, now RJ's saying, yeah, and plan right. And it's the first time I painted in 30 years. I'm not happy with it, but I'm trying not to let myself get frustrated.
Don't get frustrated.
Yeah, please, because
No.
The worst thing is, even if you haven't painted in 30 years, okay, it's no reason to get frustrated. It's going to, like she says all the time to everybody, trust the process.
Yep.
It'll work itself out, and at the end, you'll be very happy. I've seen this happen a million times. People are going, oh, no, I don't like it. We do it with everybody. It doesn't matter what age they are. They sit there and go, I don't like it. And then she just says, trust the process.
Trust the process.
It's going to work out.
I have to tell myself that sometimes when when I'm working on something.
Yes, and that's just too many times people have said, I trusted the process, and then look at it. It's beautiful. I'm happy.
All right, so we're going to do her head, which is kind of almost an oval, but it's almost a little bit of a bean shape there. And then you can put whatever you want. So these 2 had kind of like buns on their head. So you can do buns, you can do ponytails if you want to go and do ponytails.
Okay. But this is with this this small brush.
Yep, all with the super tiny brush. Let's come up to this one and do the legs on this one. So we have the leg coming down from her dress or her skirt, and that is going to lead her foot onto that little branch of the scroll that we've got.
Okay, let's make sure they can see that.
And I'm just going to fill that in.
Yeah, because you're having them painting
Teeny tiny
figures of human-like figures.
Well, most of them are sketch, so this is all right. And then the other one is sort of it's like she's kicking back. I don't know.
Okay.
So it's almost like I don't know, like an elongated J. I'm not sure what shape
Well,
that
just
should
let them
be.
get a good look at it once you finish.
Yeah. And I don't want to paint the skirt because I'm going to do that with just colors.
You don't want to paint the skirt.
I don't want to paint the skirt with anything
So it's
black.
going to look just like the other fairy. It's going to have legs.
Yep, kind
and
of coming out of the
empty
skirt.
space, and then the rest of the torso, the body.
Yep. So we'll come up here to kind of like a rounded torso, the chest area, and then her hand kind of comes back here.
All right, make sure they get to see that part. You just made the chest area, and then the hand going to the back.
Yep. The head again. It's kind of like a little bit of a bean shape, I suppose. And then that little bun on top.
Okay. Let them get a good look at that when you're done. Okay. And there's another arm.
Mm-hmm. Just filling in that little torso area. Okay. And the other arm. And that is going to, so here's where, if you want them holding a magic wand, you can put your little magic wand in there.
Okay.
Just a little straight line.
Just a little straight line for the wand.
Yep.
And then if you want a bottle for the wine.
We're going to paint the colors of each thing first, and then we'll go back over and outline.
Okay.
So we want the arms and the legs and the head in black. So let's complete those. So finish those first, and then I'll go to some other little details.
Okay.
All right. Am I hearing thunder?
I hope not.
Or I'm hearing Aiden and his whatever.
You're Aiden.
And the robot. Okay. The robot vacuum. Whichever one.
Right. He's got the robots running.
Yep, I hear it now.
That's what you hear, right? You don't
Yeah.
hear thunder, right?
I hear the Roomba or D-Bot or whatever one he's working on.
Yeah, it's not raining out there.
Just give us a thumbs up so we know you're ready to move on.
Oh man, okay, yeah.
Good?
No, we're gonna give people a few minutes. They'll let us know.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it zoomed in so
Zoomed.
they can look at these figures that you created.
That's fine.
And some of our people have left because I guess it's getting late,
I think the Facebook
or Facebook is having problems.
The issue that stinks. That's why we're gonna try to. I feel like I have less issues when we do Zoom, so we're going to do any of our paid events through Zoom.
Right.
And then the kids camp, we are planning to also do that through Zoom and save the video for maybe 2 to 3 days for them in case they can't make it live with us, and then we'll delete the video after or remove the video after 2 days or 3 days. But that is at least 8 weeks, 8 paintings. There's a Google Doc to sign up to fill in. But I'm excited for that one. There's some really cute ones that the kids picked out that we did.
They always pick out good ones.
Well, somebody asked for the hedgehog. We did the hedgehog. Someone asked for the when pigs fly. So we have the pig flying. We have a frog. and our famous or infamous perhaps alpaca the llama.
Yeah, alpaca the llama.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's quickly becoming famous.
Oh my gosh, that was funny. Getting there, guys. A couple more steps and you're done.
As soon as you're ready to continue on to the next step, just give me an indication.
Yep, we're gonna try and wait for you guys to give us an okay, so I don't move ahead without you guys. Oh, there's the dog.
Mhm.
What's everybody doing?
They're still painting.
I
Nobody's
know.
making any comments.
Well, all right.
Well, spoke too soon. Maria says she's ready.
Awesome.
Yeah, get you some sips.
I got some sips. I got 'em. I got 'em. Definitely go back when you get a moment and you have some free time. Go through the old, the past events, or just go through the photos. There's a bunch of photo albums, and you'll see everything that we've been doing the past couple of months, and everything that we've done thus far has been free. So we've just been, we put up our Venmo, PayPal, Cash App links for tips, and that's all we've been doing so far.
And there's a lot of video of a lot of different
There
paintings.
is.
So if you haven't painted it, check them out. See, you might see
Yeah.
something you like painting. And if you do paint any of them,
Please
please
still
make sure
send
you
us.
get a picture
Yeah.
of it and send it into us.
Yep, we always say that. Please send them. I love still getting things months after we've done them. I'll get a photo.
Juma says, my swirls are so fat, yours is so delicate.
You know what? It comes with time. The pressure sometimes makes it. I mean, I have a couple that are, my first ones, so it comes better with. They get better with time. If you feel like they're too big or they're too thick,
Uh-huh.
and you don't like the way it's looking, remember I said add some repeated patterns in there. So perhaps on the ends of them, if you can't get that little fine line,
Right.
wow, Aiden, just go back and kind of add like little circles or little dots on the end of them.
Okay, yeah, just be creative.
So let me do that really quick for you so you can see what I'm talking about. Even if you don't use your brush, your paintbrush,
Right.
use the brush handle. Go back and grab a little dot of paint, and at the ends of each one, just add a dot. And it's really about just repeating the pattern throughout. So it's okay if they're thicker.
Right. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has
No.
to be according to what you're doing at the time. You have to trust the process.
So yeah, just go back. I mean, make it intentional, right? Make it intentional.
Right, you can add whatever you want to it. Right, see, like Celine says, is it the end of the world if the fairies are two different sizes? No,
No,
absolutely not.
not exactly. Not at all. So I'm just adding some pattern in there for her, just so she can see that.
Yes, that it's not a problem.
You can just change it up a
Even if
little
the swirls
bit.
are fat, you could add to it. You could take from it. You could, it'll work itself out. You just go ahead and keep trusting the process and keep doing it.
We love.
And as you keep practicing doing this,
Yeah.
There'll be something else that she's gonna paint with swirls in it.
But we love, honestly, like your creativity. Some people come up with something creative, and I think I don't remember if it's just Cinder or not, but there's always like one or two people that always send me photos and say, I got my glitter in there, and somehow they added glitter paint to their painting, and it looks so neat. Like,
right.
We love when you guys get creative. We're just here as a guide. We are, yours does not have to look exactly like mine. We're just here as a guide to help you through your art journey for today.
That was well said, yes. Do the art journey today.
Yep. Everybody's going to be...
You can come back and join us on the next one we do, which actually is July 2nd, the Christmas Hippo.
For Christmas.
Right, you come and join us for that. And it's just never the same, it's never the same.
It's not, no.
Nobody's painting looks the same.
And
they might have the same, what is the word? The same...
You know it's all the same painting. It's just that they're all different. They all have their own
different variations of the same painting.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it great.
All right. What do we think?
Okay.
All right. Okay, I'm going to go back to, we're going to rinse and dry that tiny brush. Let's go to white. Let's do our fairy wings. If you want to make them a different color, they don't have to be white. I'm going to go with white. I want to I'm going to cover my branch, but you don't have to. You could do, the branch could be coming in front of her, so that's up to you.
Okay.
I don't want to cover the arm though. I want the arm to be in front of the wing.
And then Maria's saying, I think I'm going to invest in better brushes also.
Brushes?
That's a very good idea.
Yeah.
You come in, and another thing is, you can come join us on Thursday, July the 9th for the meet and greet. We're going to talk about all things like that. What kind of brushes.
Yeah, brushes make a difference.
What you use as far as your supplies. Who do you get? Who's your supplier? What has been your experience as far as getting the right supplies, the right brushes?
So you'll hear me say, yes, we have links on our website, mimosasmasterpieces.com, for Amazon. Amazon is not the cheapest for supplies. It's there as kind of, if you need it, it's there as an idea of the things that you will need, but it's not always the cheapest. Yes, maybe if you're buying in bulk for like a class, there might be some cheaper options there, but it is not always the cheapest, and it's not always available. I'm finding that my Amazon deliveries are not, Prime hasn't happened in a long time. It's taken like a week to get stuff for me, and prices change all the time, so
okay,
just
now
pay attention to
Kim's
those.
saying I'm having trouble seeing what is being done with the wing.
I'm just painting them in white.
I'm just going to close up a little bit more.
Go ahead. Yep, I'm just painting them in white. That's all I've done.
Maybe that'll do a little bit better.
Yeah, all I did was paint my wings white.
Right, because that's why they can't see them. I needed to close up on that.
Gotcha.
Because of the lighting. The light is,
Oh,
the
okay.
reflection of the wings is like there's nothing there.
Gotcha.
See how it looks now when I close up on it. A little better.
A little better.
Yeah, because it's just the reflection of the light. And then you have the wings in the light parts of the moon.
Of the moon, yeah. Hey, rascal.
Well, you're gonna outline these wings.
We will outline them. I want to give them.
That will help them see the wings better.
Yeah, I'll give them a second to dry though, if I can.
Okay.
All right. The next thing we'll do is create the color for your skirts. So they could be blue, they could be red, they could be pink, they could be rainbow. Doesn't matter to me. Whatever you prefer is what we're gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna make purple, kind of a purple skirt. So if you need purple, you're gonna mix a little blue and a little bit of red, and I'm gonna add a little bit of white to mine.
Sarah says, I have a chubby fairy. What's wrong with a chubby fairy? There's chubby fairies.
Yeah, really. You're looking at them.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with a chubby fairy.
So for our skirt, I'm coming from her body area.
Yes.
And just pulling that down and out with that brush.
Down and out.
So it's kind of just...
Oh yeah, let them see.
And I picked up a little bit of black.
And you picked up a little bit of black in that.
It's okay because it works.
Oh, okay.
It worked.
See?
It worked. It's okay.
All right. They can see up close. They can see
Good.
that.
Let's do maybe. Do I have enough blue for green? Maybe. The green one.
Yeah, I see the black.
No. That won't work. All right. Let's repeat the color.
All right.
Repeating the color. All right. Same thing with this skirt down here. From her body, we're going to kind of come down. Cover those legs.
Uh-huh.
You may have to go over it again a second time if your paint is kind of transparent where you can see through it, because I can see the branch under under the skirt.
Oh. So what do you do? How do you fix that?
So once it dries a little bit, you can kind of go over it with a second coat, or sometimes it's adding the white maybe. Let's see. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Sometimes you have to add a little bit more white to it. The white helps it make
cover it up. Okay.
a little bit more opaque.
I see it. Yeah, that did cover it up.
All right. We need our wine. Let's do our wine bottle and our wine.
Before you do the wine, can you do the wand?
The wand, yes.
And then turn the wand into wine?
Sure. Okay. So let's say, so a wand I would think is maybe going up.
Or she's pointing it down.
Okay.
Just like the wine
she could
bottle.
be pointing it down. All right. So, wand. Just a little, and if you want to add a little star to the end of that, you can add a little star to the end of that.
Yes. And now you can continue on with the wine bottle.
Okay. So I want to do the red for the wine first.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to mix a little bit of my red with a tiny bit of blue.
Yeah, that should be enough for the people who want to draw a wand on their.
Yeah, you're just adding a little
a line.
Yeah, a little straight line.
And then put something on the tip of it, like a star.
Yeah, you can add a star to it. I think that would be perfect. Okay. Rinse and dry that brush if you're mixing, so you get all that built-up paint out of it. All right, let's go to our wine bottle. So, the wine bottle is in that little bottle shape. And then the cup is kind of down here, so it's a little U shape. Oh man, there's a lot of paint on that. Little U shape down here with our cup. We'll add those little details when we get back to it, but for now it's the bottle and the cup.
Yes.
I will probably come back to that red since I want to outline. Lots of little details, guys. Hang with us. You got this. Okay, so we did the bottle shape, we did the cup, or the glass, the wine in your glass. You can outline your fairy wings if you want to. If you do pencil grip, pinky stabilize, make sure you're putting it on the part of your paint that is dry.
Okay. And you're using the still tiny brush?
Tiny brush. I'm just sticking with that tiny brush now.
And now you're using black?
Yep. Black to outline our wings.
Okay. I've got it close up so they can see.
Good. All right. Black outlining these wings. Being careful not to kind of go over it. If I go over it, I just kind of wipe it off. Wipe my brush off and go back to a little bit more black. Same thing down here. If you get too much white paint on that brush, just wipe it off.
Uh-huh.
Go back into black. Just kind of continue where you left off. rinse and dry. Clean it off good, get it back to a point. So we put our red for our bottle and our wine, and we rinsed and dried, and we outlined our wings.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get, let's finish outlining, I guess, the bottle and the glass. All right, so I'm outlining that little bottle with black. And it doesn't have to be perfect. We know what the shape is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so our wine glass is going to come down with a straight line between her hands down here and a little cross across the bottom for the bottom of the glass. I'm doing this all in black. And then we want to make a U around that wine that's in there. That U is going to come up just a little bit higher than the wine, and then I want to close off that glass.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can rinse and dry. So we're leaving a little bit of space if you want to put some white in there, or you can leave it clear so you're seeing the moon behind it.
Right.
I'm going too fast. Slow me down, guys.
Jody Darian Golden said, I wanted to do this, but just got home.
It's okay. You know where it'll be.
You know where it'll be as soon as we're done. Just make sure that when you're done, send us a picture.
Jody always sends us a picture. She's always doing stuff with us too.
Mm-hmm.
All
So
right.
then eventually we can make her a featured artist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, with that white, I'm going to go back to white. I just want to do a little bit of white right in the top of that glass. Really carefully.
All right.
And then across the top of this bottle. So the top edge of the bottle over here. And again, just a little white line down across that bottle.
Jean Wright says, can I do this one later? Missed it.
Yep.
Yes, you can. As soon as we're done here, give us some
It'll be
time. We will
posted.
post a video,
We
and you'll
will.
be able to do it. And please make a picture for us once
Yeah,
you
send
finish
us a
your
photo.
painting.
All right. Now it's the wine. We have to get the wine from the bottle
You want the wine to start flowing?
to the wine to start flowing. Wine from the bottle to the cup. All right, ladies, you should know how to do this. Doesn't matter how far away from your glass it is, you can do this.
That's right.
All right, pinky grip or pencil grip, pinky stabilize. Just a curved line down to our cup from our bottle,
Right.
like it's falling into one side of our cup.
Uh-huh.
And then we can do a curved line on the other side of the cup, like it's kind of coming up and out of the cup.
Oh, getting all innovative on you now. Okay. It's a pencil grip,
Pencil
pinky
grip,
stabilizer.
pinky stabilize.
See it right there, close up. Oh yeah, Facebook is freezing on you now.
Really?
Yes.
On me too?
Yeah.
Oh man, Facebook, you stink. I'm just adding some extra little colors in their skirts. If you want to add some more color in there, you can.
Yeah, you frozen now.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wrap it up because they're trying to.
Kick us out?
Yeah, I don't know what this is. They're freezing you.
Must be what everybody else is experiencing.
I don't know. It's because of the weather.
Maybe. Crazy.
I don't think that's interfering with
The feed?
the video.
Okay.
But here, I can't watch you anymore. You stopped.
Oh man. Okay.
I see you on the phone.
All right. As long as we're going, we're going.
Okay.
Mason had trouble today too, actually. Come to think of it. Okay, so the very last thing you need to do, which we're almost there. Your fairies are done. Your outlines are in. Your skirts are on. Your wine is flowing. You just need an autograph. So I'm always usually the bottom right or bottom left side. Put your initials at least, or your name and the date on your painting.
Mm-hmm.
And we just need you to send us your photo We would love to see a picture of you with your painting. So, JW 2020, another one for the books.
And please, if you are not finished and the video starts acting up,
Yeah, we'll hang on for a while. So.
then you can always come back later after we post the video and you can finish it.
Yeah, hopefully
'Cause
that
I don't know what
works.
this is going on right now. You're frozen on my screen here.
Aw, that
But
really
I see you on the
stinks.
phone, which means that they're still recording.
Okay.
Oh no, you're back now.
All right, good.
No, sorry. You were back and then you stopped
Just
and
kidding.
froze again.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's something wrong. I don't know what's going on.
Facebook is giving us a tough time today.
Yeah.
So it's not just us, not just you. It's us too.
Yeah, because it started with the audio. I mean, with the audience, and they were saying when we first started that they were having problems, and now I guess it's getting to us. But we're at the end of the painting, so we made it.
We're there.
Deanna says thank you.
Oh, there you go. So you're getting comments at least.
Yes.
Okay, good. That's what we need. We need that.
I don't know why the picture is freezing on me.
You're very welcome, Deanna. We definitely want you to send us your photos. Again, what I will do as soon as we're done, I'll upload the video, and then I will post a thank you from us with our tip information.
Right.
If you so choose to do a tip, we do greatly appreciate them. And then just post your photos in that link or on that post discussion, and we'll grab them from there, and over the next couple of days we'll put together a slideshow.
And everybody, we'll be back on July 2nd, Thursday, 7 p.m. to do the Christmas hippo.
All right.
You forgot something.
What did I forget?
Name.
It's on there.
Don't
You
see
missed
it.
that step.
Yeah, you missed that part. Diane says thank you so much. Joyce says thank you. This was
Welcome.
amazing.
Very, very welcome, Joyce and Diane. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you to all of our regulars. Thank you so much for our first timers for tuning in to us.
Yes,
We
first timers, thank you.
hope that you join us again, despite Facebook's freezing everybody.
It's all right. It happens sometimes. Celine says yes. Thank you so much. Maria, thank you.
You're welcome.
Joy, thank you. This was amazing.
Aw, you're very welcome. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight and spending your Sunday evening with us for a little while. We hope that we made you chuckle. We hope that you got your mind off of other things for just a little while, maybe 2 hours.
And we hope you come back and join us again.
Definitely. We certainly want to see you on the 9th for Zoom meet and greet.
Well, we want to see you on the 5th too. That's a Zoom pay event. That's the Stitch in the Sand. We hope to see you for that too. But definitely, please come and meet us and greet us on Zoom.
Yes, on the Zoom meet and greet.
On Thursday, July 9th, 7 p.m.
In the event for the Zoom, you will see a link that says add friends here or share the event. If you tag your friend and you both are with us during the Zoom, we are doing a giveaway for a gift card for art supplies.
Okay.
So that's a little bit of an incentive to share in the wealth.
Yep. Jesse says thank you. Christine says thank you. Melissa says keep spoiling that cup.
I will. He's getting a brush down right now from Mr. Eden.
Yeah, he's getting spoilage right now.
I don't know why it's not charging.
What's not charging?
My
The Roomba.
Roomba.
Okay.
I'm
I don't know. We'll
trying
talk
to
about the
fix
Roomba
it.
later.
Yes, thank you so much, everybody. We look forward to seeing you
Definitely.
Thursday, July 2nd, 7 p.m. The Christmas Hippo.
Oh, that's right. Yes. The Christmas hippo. Everybody have a great evening, and let us know if you have any questions. Feel free to PM me.
Yes, have a great
Okay.
evening, everybody. Thank
Good
you.
night.